Okay, we're continuing now with prevent and reverse sleep problems. We're on page 10. This is part 2. So rule number 3 is avoid blue light at night. That's because the sky is blue and your brain perceives the sky as being daytime. So when blue light comes into your eyes, you got intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells, special cells to detect blue light that goes to the suprachiasmatic nucleus, hypothalamus, and that sends a message to your pineal gland, don't make melatonin, it's daytime. Okay? In the daytime, melatonin is made inside the mitochondria themselves. But at night, that shuts down, and then the mitochondria, the pineal gland, is the primary source of making melatonin in your brain. All right, so you want red numbers on your alarm clock. Okay, if you have to have an alarm clock, like most of us working chumps have to have one, so we get up in time to go to work, you want a red alarm clock. It's good to even set it right around dinner time rather than having to look right up to it. Because even red light, you don't want to have your face right next to it. And I got my face right next to the alarm clock when I set it at night. So as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to run over there and set it for the night so I don't have to set it again later. All right, anyways, that's the thing too. And you see how I got a little step-up stool? I put my socks on using this stool sometimes because I kind of like that. It's convenient. All right, let's go to the next slide here. Okay, what was this? Oh, why do I have an alarm clock? Because, you know, I got a lot of bills to pay. And I always make some stupid joke in my book. Like I talked about, the reason I got an alarm clock is because I decided to have a wife and kids. Otherwise, I'd be a rich man. I'd be all retired by now. And like 20 years ago, one of my kids, he's young, like in 8th grade or something, he stands next to me and he goes, Dad, what's the fastest way to become rich? What's the most important thing to know? I said, don't have kids. My wife was standing like right next to us and she goes, you're such a jerk. That's not how you talk to a kid. And I said, another thing, don't get married. You know, if it wasn't for the wife and kids, I'd be a rich man. I'd be retired now. Okay? All right, so, you know, I'm actually very grateful to my wife and kids. They taught me something that I didn't understand before about poverty. Up until they got involved in my life, I was a wealthy guy. Now I've learned a lot about poverty. Okay. Now I'm also going to show you another thing. I don't want to see any blue light at night, and so I tape up the blue light. I tape up all the blue light. No blue light at night. Blue light curfew at night. So like my stove had a blue light on there. I taped it up. Okay. My smoke alarms are blue lights. I taped up my smoke alarms. My car indicators are blue lights. I taped them up. Okay. My wife was wearing blue lipstick and she's yapping at me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, you know. And we can make a joke, okay? The anal sex Puritans get mad. And you're like, oh, you made a joke about a woman. You made a joke about anal sex. Oh, you can't do that. Okay, yeah, it's okay to abort a baby, castrate a child in a public school, practice cannibalism. That's okay. But you can't make a joke about men and women, which people have been doing for, you know, a bazillion years since men and women first were on this planet. Okay, rule number 4. Don't look at the clock. Because you get up at night to void. And it's a natural thing to look over at the clock. What time is it? How long have I been sleeping? How well am I sleeping for this wake up? Don't do it. I used to always do it, but then all these sleep experts said, don't do it. And so I tried not doing it. It's better not to do it. Because all your brain needs to know, it's not time to get up yet. Because once your brain sees the time, your brain starts thinking, how long have I been asleep? How much longer before I wake up? You know, and it activates your brain to some degree. You don't want your brain activated, you know. This is one of these many little tips. These are the precious tips you could probably only get from watching this channel. Okay, the other one is when I go to the toilet, the void, I don't flush the toilet. Because I don't like lifting my leg up. It kind of hurts my leg when I walk. Because I walk far. Like I walk 6 miles a day. I'll walk 7 miles routinely on a day off. If I'm always flushing that toilet at night and at other times with my foot, I end up getting shin splints. So I don't do that anymore. Plus, you know, I'm married now, and it wakes up my wife, you know, so she don't want me doing it either. Okay, and it's just the less you move, the better when you have that wake up to void. You want to minimize movement because the more you move, and the more complex the movement, the more you activate sympathetic autonomic nervous system to release catecholamines and cortisol. Catecholamines are adrenaline, noradrenaline, which wakes you up more. Okay, so you don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, like one time I had a little bit of a wet fart and I wiped that and I'm like, oh my God, that like totally woke me up. So luckily that almost never happens, but sorry, that was too much information, TMI. Okay, what is the next rule of sleep here? Oh, also, like I said too, you don't want your face up close to a light because the definition of luminosity, brightness, and lux is defined at being a distance of 1 meter, like one candle at about 1 meter. So the closer you get to the same light source, the brighter it is. So you don't want your face up close to any light. Okay, rule number 5, go to bed the same time every night and wake up the same time every day. Now, if you listen to all the sleep experts, the people who do this for a living, they're going to tell you that is the most important rule. So try to do it. I actually think exercise is the most important rule, because I do this automatically anyways, because my life's pretty routine. But exercise, I slept way better as soon as I started exercising a lot, like that magic treadmill. Okay, and the big thing to get you to sleep more is go to bed earlier. And the big thing to get you to go to bed earlier is turn off the computer, put away the cell phone, escape from electronics, because those are the main things that give off blue light, and it's often a habit to stare at them. Okay, and I'll go into more things too, like I wear these blue blocker glasses at night when I'm looking at the computer. All right, and also avoiding unnecessary stress. That makes a big deal for sleeping better. So I don't do things that are stressful if I can avoid them. Sometimes you can't avoid stress, but I try to not do that. Okay, rule number 6, and this will be the last one for this session here, is no electronics in the bedroom. The bedroom is only for sleep and for making the two-back beast. That's it. Don't do anything else in your bedroom. Don't have any other electronics in your bedroom. And your brain will just associate sleeping with bedroom. And, two-back beast also helps you sleep. It's very relaxing, okay? All right, anyways, I hope you found that helpful.